Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. Man, I don't come back with another video. Hey, man, look, shout out to JD Black. Make sure y'all go like, make sure y'all go subscribe, go turn on post notifications over there because go support him because, man, without him, this video wouldn't be possible, right? Now, title of this video, 38-year-old baby mama of NBA player Anthony Edwards unhappy after losing in court and crashed out on him. We about to hop straight into it, man. Y'all got to be more smarter with y'all Peter. All right? But other than that, man, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications over here, man. Why y'all sitting here scrolling for 8 hours straight when you could just subscribe to one channel, Up Next Mal, and watch all these videos? You don't got to scroll no more. Let's hop straight into it. Let's get it. Let's go, man.
What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's on them. I want to talk about Anthony Edwards again. There's some things going on, of course, with Anthony Edwards. We're going to get into it, and I'm going to talk about why Anthony Edwards is his own worst enemy. And he is on track to have a very shambolic post-NBA career. He's on that path. But I also want to talk about a win that he had in court. Apparently, Aisha Howard, the 38-year-old single mother
Ain't this the little baby
that tried to finesse him in court as far as child support is concerned, apparently he had a win in court. So obviously he's gotten the right lawyers because she is from Atlanta. She's an Atlanta native. She's 38 years old. He's 23.
Scamming.
She went to Los Angeles just so she could have the child, right? But she's not a resident of Los Angeles.
Scam.
She's not. I think
you could just see she the devil. You could just look at her and just see she the devil. And so once shit be looking too good to be true, they be the devil, bro. I swear to God.
Tristan Thompson's most recent baby mama did something similar, but she actually moved to Los Angeles. Because apparently, I guess when you have children in Los Angeles, you know, you're more favorable in those courts in regards to child support. And she knows this because she has a child with rapper Lil Baby. So she knows the child support hustle. And he had a win in court because apparently she cannot file for child support in California because she does not live there. She's not a resident of that state, no matter if she had the child there or not. So it's going to go back to Georgia. And that
nigga, this ain't a win. If it going right back to Georgia, nigga, this ain't a win. The fuck? Hold on, man. Let's continue.
big payday that she was looking for may not happen, which is probably why she was on social media recently trying to take up for Anthony Edwards after a viral video showed, I guess, a woman not wanting to buy her.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space?
No, bro. I just don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on.
And she tried to take up for him because she knows that she may not get what she's looking for as far as a child support check. But this is my issue with this whole thing. Anthony Edwards has made a lot of the wrong moves off the court. And I really do believe that this guy needs some better people around him off the court. On the court, he's one of the best young players in the NBA. And
Facts.
It hasn't affected him on the court. The stuff that's going on outside of it. Maybe he has too much time on his hands, but he needs to stop impregnating these women. This man has had 4 baby mamas since 2023.
Damn,
4.
it's 2 years.
Now, he got lucky in court recently with this ruling, but he needs to be careful because you're dealing with a 38-year-old woman that knows better. This woman knows better, but she decided that at 30, in her late 30s,
38,
to get pregnant again by a 23-year-old. And you heifers claim that you're more mature. And let me tell you, y'all want to know why these young girls are a lost cause? Is because women like this, who should be guiding these young women, telling them to stay away from the Anthony Edwards of the world. Meanwhile, she's getting impregnated by them. I'm not saying that Anthony Edwards is a bad guy. He just ain't gonna be. Hey, he's not gonna be faithful. I'm just saying. Now,
bro, listen, bro. It ain't even about being faithful, bro. It's about being there for the kid, right? It's about being able to be there for the kid. Now we know the money aspect is covered, but when a nigga don't have no time for his son or his kids, then what's the purpose? You can give a kid all the money in the world, but if you don't raise the kid right, then the kid is initially gonna destroy himself, right?
his current girlfriend. Now, I've seen people say that, you know, his current girlfriend, she's an enabler, and the problem is she's older than him too.
Damn.
I believe she's in her early 30s. He likes older women. I mean, nothing wrong with that as long as you're a consenting adult, right? He likes older women, but you don't have to impregnate those women either. Aisha was very devious. Aisha really thought that she was smarter than she really is. I don't know Aisha. I don't know her. I don't dislike her. I don't know her, but what she tried to do and the move that she tried to pull by having the child in Los Angeles just so she could try this child support situation through the California courts, that to me was very calculated and very devious. And she lost that. And she knew that Anthony Edwards wasn't looking for no relationship. And she took advantage of that. This woman probably didn't even know who Anthony Edwards was before he got drafted in the NBA. Now, I believe he's from Atlanta. He played at University of Georgia. But like a lot of these women, they just be out here watching the NBA draft or the NFL draft, seeing who's going to be drafted either to the Atlanta Falcons or the Hawks or any of these young players, right? And I believe that they are aggressively trying to get with these guys. But again, it doesn't take away from the fact that Anthony Edwards is on pace to be out here having just as many baby mamas as Tyreek Hill. I've spoken about Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill has double-digit children. And he's in his early 30s. He's at a point in his NFL career where it's make or break because he...
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. How you spell the nigga? Ain't no way. At least 7. God damn. God. Hold up now. Phillip Rivers. Hey, these white boys out here doing the do too now.
He might be on his last contract, or the next contract could be his last. And once he's done, that child support is going to weigh very heavy, very heavy. So I hope he's taking care of his money, and I hope Anthony Edwards does not go out here and impregnate even more women, because again, just because you're in the NBA doesn't mean that you can take care of a whole bunch of these children. A lot of these NBA players just don't get it. They don't get it until their money is being subtracted time after time after time. It's going to equal. It's going to equal up. These women are looking for $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month for one child. They are. And they have no shame. They have absolutely no shame in telling the world that, you know, they're looking to live off these men. You look at Aisha's social media, right? Aisha is stunting on social media. She's showing off her quote unquote lifestyle, but you're begging the judge for more money. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you're trying to get a certain amount of money from Anthony. She did the same thing with Lil Baby. You dudes do not have to have unprotected relations. You really don't. You don't have to have unprotected relations with every woman you get you're around. And that's the problem with Anthony Edwards. He's not used to this. Even though he played basketball, he wasn't used to like the girls he really liked being attracted to him. He wasn't used to that. you get into the NBA, you got all types of women trying to hit you up. And these dudes will go out here and make bad decisions, all while having a woman at home. And you have women going in on his woman because they think that she's an enabler. You are a target. See, Anthony Edwards doesn't understand you and a lot of these other young athletes are targets. These women don't care about you as a human being. You're just a check to them.
Did you know you could be entitled?
Hate that shit sad as a fuck.
You don't have to have unprotected relations with these women. I will say this. You can sleep with as many slurs as you want to. You can sleep with as many Instagram thotties or OnlyFans heifers. You can sleep with as many of them as you want, as long as you're strapping up, wrapping up. If you're wearing protection and you're not getting these women pregnant, you can sleep with as many as you want to, as long as you're protecting yourself. But it should be a red flag to you when a woman will allow you to have unprotected relations with her, especially when you're not in a relationship with her and you probably don't even know each other like that. It's a setup. And you got set up. And I don't think this is going to be the last time. He's probably going to go impregnate more women. Because he's young, and a lot of times when you're 23, you don't care about post-NBA career. They just like, well, I'm making a lot of money right now, so it don't matter. My lawyers, listen, it don't matter how good your lawyers is, Anthony. You're going to have to pay her some child support. You could sign away all your rights. I don't think that really matters because you're the biological father, so you still have to take care of that child. You can choose to not want to be in that child's life all you want to, but as the biological father, you still should and need to take care of that child because you decided, Anthony, you decide to cheat on your woman and have relations with a 38-year-old a single mother, unprotected, and you had a child with her. I say this to all you dudes. I don't care the type of woman that you impregnated. You impregnated her because ultimately you could have worn protection and you didn't do it. So you are responsible for that child. I don't give a shit what you think. You can sign away whatever you want to sign away, but ultimately that child is your blood and you're responsible. Ultimately, you're responsible because you had a choice. You could have had unprotected relations with Aisha, and you didn't do it. You didn't do it. So again, you can sign away what you want to sign away, but you still got to take care of your responsibilities because that child wouldn't be here if.
I don't care, bro. This shit's sad, bro. This shit kind of like, it's making my skin crawl because it's like at the same time, it's like, we got to do better. As black men, bro, we got to do better. We got to do better, bro. Future cool, but what he doing to his kids ain't cool. Next video, bro. This shit crazy.